being tortured by
I'm doing good. I just realized the Canadian reference in there.
You just realized that?
Well, I never actually read what comes on the screen. Jeez.
I'm glad you pay attention to staff meetings. That's the best.
Well, yeah, that's why I build my castle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks. This is our messy Monday. How is everybody this evening?
Woo!
Good to have y'all here. I just want to let you know that Gary Mullane was here 15 minutes before I was. So hello, Gary Mullane in Ireland over there in the chat. And Andrew Sada is here from New Jersey. So we always have our man from Ireland and our man from New Jersey here just about every Monday. Well, it's good to have y'all all here today. I hope you're having a great day. Let me just go ahead and give a shout out to Andrew Sada. He sent me some package during the week, and I'm excited about it. Sent me a nice card and everything, but he sent me some parts that he got from the now defunct Old School Bricks and Pieces, and one of them is these really cool wheel wells in white that are really neat.
Nice.
But the best thing, well, I mean, that's really cool, but he sent me two of these cones in trans clear. So those are fancy, and I really appreciate you sending me those. So thank you, Andrew, for that. And I've known Andrew for a long time, man, and it's been a long time since I've seen your face. So good to have you here. Moto is here. Moto, you're welcome to join us if you'd like as well. I believe you have an invite, and Cosbricks is here with us as well. So, all right, and Tim has just joined us as well in the chat. Tim,
hey everybody.
What are you doing today? Let's go to you. Let's see if we find out what is in your world. What's up, man?
Well, the big news, I'm a grandpa as of last.
Hey!
Congrats.
Not
I
from
got
the
you.
wedding the other day you were at, right?
You can now yell at people to get out of your yard. Just saying.
Get my little cane walker.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have John Wayne in the background, so it's pretty fitting, I think. So.
Well, and then the museum thing kicked off. So Moto knows that Moto was actually in town, but I was out of town, so I didn't get to see him. But I guess it was a really good. Had the most people at an opening they've ever had, from what I understand.
Dude, that's cool.
Must have been a good thing. And I'm going to start doing a Lego camp for a nonprofit thing. It's kind of for lower income kids. It's going to be a 3-day thing. So a lot of Lego going on.
Dude,
Just
that's cool.
building, but a lot of Lego stuff going on. So
Nice.
good.
So, are you going to teach those kids how to save money and buy Lego? Is that what's going to go on, or
I don't know how to do that.
are you going to are you going to teach them how they can invest in Lego sets and build their future? I mean,
Is this actually just a My Strange Addiction episode? Like,
that's probably wildly appropriate.
I don't know. We're going to play with Lego trains. They're going to build a city in that.
Oh, don't do trains. Come on.
I know.
at least do space stuff. Even how grotesque it is, at least do
Oh,
that.
wait. Let me get that to the
Wow.
main screen so I can go ahead and kick Brad out of here
Oh, my
immediately.
goodness.
Here we go.
fired.
Look, there he goes. All right, there. I wonder how long I got to actually hold him back there before he logged out. All right, Tim, that is amazing. I'd love to hear, what that camp, more about that camp, and how we can support you in that. That would be amazing.
Yeah, well, it's going to be kind of a fun thing. And then I think we're actually, come fall when they go back to school, we're going to try and start an actual Lego club for kids. And then with Brick Radio coming back to Houston next year, I talked to the people in charge of that so they could actually be working on a build and have their own big display and everything next year. So, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to turn it into something really cool for them. Because
Well, if we can somehow donate to what you're doing there, or if we've got some bricks that we can throw your
they're
way,
always looking for stuff. So I'll do some more checking and I'll let y'all know. I may
Do they
try
want-
to.
Do they want a lot of tires?
Or
How about eyeballs?
Yeah, eyeballs.
There you go.
Eyeballs.
We got
I would be happy with anything, I'm sure.
so many
They
eyeballs.
do have quite
Or
a bit.
black teeth, like little black teeth.
The little
features.
the black chili pepper teeth. Yeah.
Oh, wait. So, hang on. An
Oh, wait.
update on that.
I don't like that sound of this.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we're
Flex.
down here in the
Flex
basement.
down.
This is the tub that I sorted. All the chunder that I filtered out using my technique. This glorious gallon bag is nothing.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. It looks like something out of Alien, basically. It's just like this weird.
That's a huge bag of black wiener.
That's
Yeah,
horrifying,
exactly.
and at the same time, I just want to grab all of those, like put my hand in that bag and move it around.
Oh yeah,
That
but
would be
it's
satisfying.
like- You know, when they did a
And-
biopsy on me, I just think that's what they saw. Both bags right there. Both of those was what they saw under the microscope.
And did you just say you want to grab a whole bunch of black wieners?
I did
He
not.
does. He does.
No,
So now the cool thing is, I don't know if anybody wants these. I got these coral tile pieces.
Coral.
Bunch already.
Chris wants them. Chris Giddens.
I'd say the next cool thing out of this bag was this nice bag of 1x1 round clear bricks.
that just looks like drugs.
Randy.
Yeah. And an obscene bag of antennas.
Hey, those are good
It
parts.
looks like a
now.
bag of Dennis bag.
Where you
It could
said
be. Could be.
HR Geiger bag.
Get
Yep.
pulled
there you go.
over by a cop and have him
Yeah.
inspect
And
these.
then the rest of this is all just bits and pieces. Nothing too exciting. Some 1x2 tiles, some 1x1 snot bricks. Tires.
Nice.
Nothing exciting. I got some 1x2 gray slopes. It's not too bad. Some blue cones. Some blue cheese graters.
Oh, I like those.
Oh. I like blue cheese.
Blue cheese is good. And my favorite, a little bag of orange dots or studs,
Nice.
however you want to look at it. And then just a smattering, just a small little of 1x1 clips.
Just a touch.
Dude,
Orange
North
shrinking
Point still
seaweed.
has a vat of those. They will never get rid of those, I don't think.
Well, slowly but surely they'll wind up in this chunder that I get to sort through to save my lug from having to have this in there.
What a noble sacrifice.
Are those
What
the
a noble
little teeth
sacrifice I
pieces?
did for you. There you go.
Dana, were
All
those
right,
the
so-
black teeth pieces or?
So,
This feels very like when you're a kid and your parents had to spank you and they're like, "This hurts me more than it hurts you."
It did. It was painful for me. I'm still reeling from the sorting. So
all right, so Dana, we're here. All right, you have added how many floors to that tower there?
I only added an additional 2. That's all I needed to get to where I couldn't see down inside of it. So I think we're safe.
Okay.
You may or may not still have the height on me for the Blacktron Tower. I'm just saying.
Don't make me build a big antenna.
Well, I mean, I could put antennas on it, but the whole point of me adding two more floors was so that people couldn't look in the top and realize that I didn't finish it.
I got you. That's it. But we are looking at a very, very different view of Dana and his Lego-dom. Can you tell us what's going on and give us a small spin around the room?
It's classic.
Sure.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Did you move the bodies back into the trunk, or are they still down there?
We got a hill out the back. We're fine. We're good.
Okay, good. Great.
So as you guys were down here earlier, Chris and Matt were down here earlier this weekend, I have set up a portion of the moon base so that I can kind of get a layout of how things are going to be and where things are going to go. You can't really tell real well, but right here is where Ant Bandit's tower is going to go. His blue and gray cannon is going to go here. Sandlin's or T section is going to go here, and then this will be the little Mtron connector for Adam's Mtron 2 piece that'll go that way, and then behind that will be Matthew's before plates Jetson's tower, so I'll go there. And then back there in that small section between the two sections of Blacktron, you can kind of see, I'm trying to do this and it's kind of not really working. All right, so see how that little Blacktron piece there, and then some Blacktron over there? That section in the middle is going to be where Chris's Blacktron tower will go. So, but for the rest of the tour, so
For the rest of the tour, we're
the rest of the tour blackout. Oh
Siri,
no!
Riveting.
Siri was cutting in for a second. I'm back.
Okay.
So behind me here is kind of like where the sewing area is and where I put my photo box for right now. If we go over here, that tower behind me over there is where all my brewing equipment is. You can see the big steel kegs I use for my kegels. Let's go the other way. So that's the door into the
bodies
workout
over there.
room.
I get it.
Yeah, a server rack that I've been literally hauling around for 15 years. I got to say, I've had that server rack for 15 years, and I've never put a computer in it once. Going
I sold
further,
mine. I get it.
I know it's got to happen. So this table here has kind of become like the place where I put modulars that need to probably be taken apart. Tubs of boxes. There's a bunch of cosplay materials and crap back there. A bunch of styrofoam that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Then we started getting into the overflow of tubs. Poly bags, I guess, would be up on those couple shelves. Then we're starting to hit GWPs. Then we start hitting storage for just, you name it, it's in there. More storage. This set of racks right here, there's another set of racks behind it, and then another set of racks behind it. So in varying degrees of, some of it's not all of it's Lego storage. Some of it is Star Wars stuff, white stuff, this and that. So, I mean, it looks more impressive than it is. It's not really that impressive. It's not a big deal.
Well, you have put our pals of shame to shame. I just want to say so.
Well, I mean, some of this back here is what Matthew would refer to as, purchased on clearance to be sold at a later date. There's some stuff in here that was actually purchased in a bulk buy that I built just to part back together again, and I still need to decide whether I'm going to sell it or stuff like that. So I could probably condense things down more or actually sell some stuff and get rid of things, but there is a small pile of shame in there somewhere.
Yes. And 2 or 3 bodies, but anyway, so.
Well, give or take. I've decided that I'm going to take the white grills and replace them with red, because even though I was telling Adam that, white is an accent color for M-Tron, I think it'll look better with more red on the black.
I agree.
So
I've got those. I've got some of those in actually trans neon. The color of the M-Tron trans color, if you want those to put on.
Well, I've got those. I mean, I have those too, but I would need like 50 of them, and I don't think you probably have 50.
I would not. Hang on.
I wouldn't bet against that.
I will look later, but I've got quite a few from back in the day. So
I have quite a few myself, but I think that it would probably that amount of trans neon would overpower it. Where I just think adding in this little bit here just gives a nice little addition to the black instead of the white. So,
yeah, I agree.
I'm still gonna leave the end cap though with the white because it's red already. Unless I decide to do something different with that, but it kind of adds a little bit too. So,
gotcha.
But yeah, we will be full on Moonbase in a week. A week.
I'm so excited.
Oh dear.
I know. It's getting exciting.
Did you
now I got to
factor
start thinking about
a corridor into that setup too?
Yep, that's what's going to come right off of this. So you will come
Nice.
off of the M-Tron. You go that way, and then Matthew's going to be right behind you.
Nice.
I feel like you've planned this so well. This is like one of those neighborhoods where they make the McDonald's be brown and the Waffle Houses, everything. Everything has to be colored correctly in the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff.
I probably spent more time this weekend just trying to figure out how the Moonbase was going to be set up just for my own sanity more than anyone else's.
You're going to be the whatever the neighborhood patrol. Oh, you need to trim your hedges over there on that
Well,
moon
how
base
else are
over
you going to
there.
make your deck?
Homeowners
How else are you
Association,
going to make
yeah.
your deck look bigger if you don't trim the bushes?
I don't know what that means. Anyway,
Well, you see, Chris, what Dana means.
look,
there.
it's Captain Xavier.
I've been ratted out.
How you doing, man? We were talking about you falling asleep on my stream. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Coming to you from my shop because I'm in the middle of upgrading part of it, adding
Oh, cool.
Nice.
stuff. I realized I didn't actually have a place in my shop to store my personal gear, so it always just ended up in piles and then grew into messes, and that was no good. So I've built my own little armory here in the shop,
Cool.
Excellent.
waiting on lighting.
Excellent.
Good deal. All right. How are anything up in your Lego world?
Nothing. No, I'm anxiously waiting the arrival of the new castle sets.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want them so much.
No new pictures of that. So what now?
Right.
You can, is it true that the Forestman Hideaway is like going to be available for a week and that's it? Is that what's been announced?
June
That's what
15th
it
to the
looked like.
22nd.
Yeah.
It's going to be
And-
June 15th to the 30th in China, though. So if you're in China, you get it for a little bit longer.
Okay, how do we feel about that?
And
It's
don't you have to
weird,
spend like a
because-
ridiculous amount for it too?
$150, yes.
Yeah,
that's
and
pretty
it's
fair.
not being released in conjunction with the castle. So what the heck?
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah.
not even being released when any other 90th, like any 90th anniversary stuff has been announced, which is supposed to be at LegoCon. So
Which LegoCon is going to be happening while we're at Brick Brick World. So
Anybody just wonder what in the world Lego thinks on scheduling sometimes?
Well, is it possible that they'll announce the castle this week and have it for sale, like on the 15th?
no, it's supposed to be August 1st, and it's supposed to be announced at LegoCon, which
Yeah.
so that's 4 days after the set gets announced. So it's like you'd think Lego would play this smart, but
Well,
They never do anyway.
they always, I mean, let's hope that this Forceman GWP goes the way that a lot of them go, which they bring them back, or they have too much, or not enough people got them. Like that's me being optimistic, but you know,
my fear is too many people are going to get them. The scalpers are going to go ham over this thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
The appropriate term is reseller.
let's see how many of you will be reselling that one. Raise your hand in this chat. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go.
and you are all the devil.
And Matt, just bring yours to Brick World, and I'll just buy off you. How about that?
So
But
here's
at
one of those.
160 a pop, at 160 a pop, I'm only going to get one. I'm going to get my Starry Night, and I'm going to get my GWP, and then that's it.
yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with Matthew.
15th, one the 16th.
I'm going to disagree with Matthew here because I'm probably going to go ahead and buy enough to get 2. And whatever the other thing that I buy to reach the second one come into my return for exchange pile. Because as long as you get a GWP with whatever and you turn back and you go back and you exchange it, not a return, because if you return something that you got a GWP for, you have to return the GWP as well. But if you do an exchange, it's clean and clear. Yes.
You're going to ruin it for
Yes.
us all, aren't you?
Yeah.
See, now you
Yes,
said it
I
out
am.
loud. They're going to find out.
I'm a former Lego store employee. Trust, I've seen people try to use that tactic before. It doesn't work well usually. Well, it depends. It depends on your story.
Wait. Let's
Depends on
just
your story.
say
It
this.
depends on your story. I should have put that way. Sorry.
No. Let's just say this: that Dana's going to get 5 of them because he's going to wink at the manager and he's going to put 3 in his car. So I'm just going to say,
No. I can't do that. This is a little more different than the, they're basically throwing the little ice skating ring at everybody who walks in the door. That was easy to get extra.
This is true. They were.
oh,
I
that's
doubt
true.
what'll happen with this though. I think this
What?
is gonna be, I think this one's going to disappear quick.
Oh yeah.
I'm,
But if you do want to try and get 2, the suggestion is to buy something that you could use to do exchanges with later. If there's not something that you want and have. So
the thing I hate is that like there's no good like if they put out the Viking ship like on June 1st, it would have been perfect to go along with this. But like unless you want to buy older castle sets, you can't get anything castle related to get the castle set. I mean,
That's probably the point.
yes, no, I
Yep.
know, and it's stupid.
They got to clear that backlog of Ecto ones and stuff that people are still waiting to spin, pull the trigger on. Like me.
Wait a goddamn minute. You can get the blacksmith shop.
Yeah,
got
that
it.
came out
It's
what
100
a year ago, over a year ago now.
Over a
Like,
year ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
they still got it
already.
Huh?
I still don't
Fantastic.
have it.
But there you go. See?
I have two
Always
of them.
somebody you can
Yeah,
buy.
I've got a couple myself.
You can buy
Still
that
need to
and
get
you can
that.
get your Robin Hood Men in Tights rip-off Lego set. Perfect.
All right.
What he said.
Uh,
What he said.
what did he say? Oh, cool. That's advice for the thing. All right, Brad. Since you've already go ahead. Tell us what's up in your Lego world and all your castle, theory.
I'm actually working on
People have-
packing up all my stuff because I'm moving in like 2 days.
Oh, where are you moving?
My own apartment, basically. Friend bought a house and I'm renting from him. So, yeah, I need to get all my Lego packed up here, but I don't really have anything new. I just got a bunch of castle shirts and stuff like that and some wall signs. So, really, really excited about that. If you've never seen Brick Monarch shop, I highly recommend checking it out. They got space stuff too.
They got good stuff. They got
Yeah.
good stuff.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that the guy who's got the goat shirt?
Yeah. He kind of sponsors me, so I do. He's an awesome guy. I've had him on my stream. But I also picked up this week, so really excited about that and what I can do with that stuff. So. My new thing is carrying cases. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with them. Like trying to get as many as I can. So
Nice.
yeah, that's all. That's kind of with me. I'm just working like bagging Lego up right now.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck on move. I can't wait
Thank you.
to see what your new Lego space will look like. That's awesome.
I'm
All right.
trying to see if I can fit 2 folding tables into it. So
Maybe it's small.
I'm
All right.
paying extra so I get the biggest room in the house. I'm hoping I have a decent amount of room in there.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Let's go to Chris. What you up to, buddy?
I am working on everyone else's Lego projects but my own.
I believe I
And I
delivered
appreciate
one of
that.
those projects to you.
I believe you delivered 2 of those projects to
I
me.
did. Yes, I did.
I do have a test of one of those, but I don't know that person wants that shown on air.
Oh, you could if it's
No, it's printed.
Oh, let's see.
sealed or the
Is that
2x3.
person here? Because that person wants to see.
It's not the person that was just talking who is on the next on my list for the day. So.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Awesome.
If I can focus it, I don't know.
That's very cool.
It looks better in person than on the unfocused camera. So,
I'm all excited.
but yeah,
Yeah,
Gotta
I
get,
don't have any knickknacks. I may just leave an old gray brick on some people's stuff, and people won't know what it means. But
yeah, I looked. I looked again. I do not have any old gray left. I'm sorry.
oh, we're good.
I did find this.
That was
I
in
found this in old light gray. That's all I got left.
No worries. Not a worry at all.
Oh, and I found a pair of pants in old light gray as well.
I was like, oh, you mean Lego legs? I was like, you got real pants in Lego? That's cool.
Other than that, I am trying to finish up a Brick Journal article piece that was due a week or 2 ago, I think. But the next is going to be my next new figure, which is Matt Tracker from Mask.
Oh, cool.
I haven't painted the helmet yet. Sorry. Did I zoom in? I don't know.
That's awesome, dude.
Let's try that. Maybe that'll work. But
That's cool, man.
Anyway, it's a 3D printed helmet. It's hard resin, works really well. Finalizing the design for that, and we'll have that for Brickworld for Brick Journal, and might bring it to Brickworld. Who knows?
Oh, hang on. Let me address something in the chat here. I'm no longer offended by that. I am. It's just cool that it's a cool and it's a thing, but I can't stand that thing. I really can't. I'm numb
At this
to
point
it.
at this point in time, Chris just has to. Yeah, Chris, you just have to accept it because at this point in time, it's not going away.
There's no turning back.
I've got to find something that makes to get back at Dana. Anyway, actually, I wonder.
Because you're not going to slap like a floppy rover all over the screen, are you?
Yes, I am. There it is.
There we go.
I really should just get T-shirts made of that.
It's been a while since we saw Floppy Rover. I gotta say,
it's true. It's
This
true.
is
I'm
the
trying to
thing.
clean this
Whenever
show
you
up.
embrace a joke or a meme, it dies. So if you want it to die, you just got to embrace it.
Exactly.
That's right. And for the record, I do have a blue Han sitting here on this shelf, staring at me with his deadly eyes and his cold smile. Anyway, go ahead.
So wrong. But yeah, other than that, I just finished up some projects for Bricker Builds. I have got a couple of custom orders that I have put off till after Brick World because and yeah, I'm just really busy.
Well, good, man. All right. Well, I'm excited to be hanging out with you and all the other folks here at Brick World. That's going to be awesome. All right. Jeff Van Winden, how are you? Our sole Canadian today. How are you today?
I am good. I am. If you noticed, Matt's tag was 7 days, like in hatred. Mine's got a smiley face because Castle.
Oh,
Yes.
Ignore the big crack like right there because that's just uneven tables. Hopefully,
where's the siege works?
All inside, as in the structure of trying to rebuild the darn thing. Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Are we going to just automatically assume it's going to be in that shape when you get to Chicago?
It's not as far of a drive,
right? Why are you going to do that, man?
It is definitely a shorter drive. It's only a 1 day drive. I'm doing it over 2, but it's only a 1 day drive technically because it's only 10 hours. But the towers are strengthened. The walls, like some of the bigger walls that were, like some of these, like just the larger bottom walls, they were basically hollow in behind. It was like one solid wall and then just some 1x2 by 5s with a couple of plates across, just to, like it was empty. So that's crushed in all the time. So I basically, those are all now solid, like 1x2 bricks. So there's 2 walls and 1x2s in there. So I hope the only thing that might fall apart really is the inner keep, which it took me about an hour or 2 to put together for the most part yesterday. So thank you, Gary. But I was looking at it today because I was looking at it just over my monitors because it's taller than my computer monitors. And I was kind of debating if I should add an extra tower, but I'm out of the pieces to make the octagon shape. Like I was thinking it should just be a little bit taller, like one more tower maybe in the middle somewhere. But I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, well, you can do the for Castle. What we do in space, you just put you just put a flag on top, taller flagpole, like we would do an antenna on something to make it taller.
The second time we talked about making things bigger with an antenna today.
I don't know what that means. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
So
that's how you get off a full screen, by the way.
So Chris, you refer to your extension as the Sandlin extension.
The Sandlin extension.
Yeah. So now do the math. The fact that Chris refers to his extension as the Sandlin extension. Just
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either. I'm just throwing it out there.
Does Mark really want us talking about what he had extended?
Well, the fact that his name is being referenced to Chris's extension is what really is the question.
I thought Chris had a reduction.
I had a removal.
Reduction's a nice way of saying it, though.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
All right, Adam, class this joint up for a minute. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm still working away on Brick World builds, and let me turn my camera. But first, prepare your oohs and ahs.
Ooh,
not Not yet. You gotta wait.
The
All right,
castle.
here we go.
Ah.
Okay, no one ooh
All right,
and
so
ah
we're
when we see it.
working on my penguin
a
exhibit
second story.
habitat. Let me turn the thing.
Sweet.
So
I'm
I've
worried
been
about- I'm
building
worried that there's
some-
going to be an avalanche.
Yep. So there's a lot of penguins here. We got the different penguins. There's one that's fallen over.
Oh, he died. Oh, he's
But I've
died.
been finishing up all the rock work and snow work here, so I am almost done with this whole thing. But yeah, there's some swimming penguins down there. We
Make
got
him
this.
spin. Make him spin. Do the thing.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Here we go.
Do the thing. Do the
Spinny
thing with
spin.
the thing.
Spinny spin. Yay!
Yay!
Very nice. Wow.
Is that coming to Brick World?
Yes, this is one of two things. The other one being Moonbase that I'm bringing to Brick World. So this is my one that is going to be part of a larger aquarium / zoo layout that we're doing. So, but also that my wife and I are working on. So this is the first of several aquarium themed builds that I'm going to be doing over the next year or so. So excited to get that together.
Awesome,
Adam,
dude.
please tell me you have an actual penguin minifigure in there.
Oh, I do. I have I built these little like vendor stands of food. I can go grab it, but it's a little ice cream stand, and the vendor guy has the penguin outfit on, and he's like,
No, I
we
meant
need-
the penguin
we need
as
that.
in
We
Batman.
need that badly.
yeah.
I had the
Let me go
Batman
grab it
villain.
real quick.
But I
We'll
meant
just
the
we'll
Batman
just stare
villain.
as he walks off. Look for anything secret. Look. And did you see anything?
Corner.
What's over
I
there?
saw a glow coming out of that room as he opened the door.
Whoa!
Okay. So here's the penguin, the ice cream vendor that's going to go outside the let's see if it's focusing.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I don't know if it's focusing or not. Move my
That
face.
guy hates his job.
No.
He's I got the little Ice Planet penguin sticker there.
Awesome.
I built a few of these though. I did a pizza one. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus or not.
Nice.
Pizza, and then I did there's a pretzel girl one as well with the
Pretzel girl.
Nice.
so those will go around, but the penguin one's gonna go in front of the penguin exhibit.
But I meant the actual penguin from
Hello,
Batman.
Big Jedi.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a great idea though. I need to add that. How come I didn't think about that?
You're welcome.
Having
Just
been
a
rushed
bonus
away by cops like he's being a freak and trying to get into the thing, and they're hauling him off because he was trying to get into the penguin thing.
That's hilarious.
I mean,
gotta do that.
it's not like you haven't made a stop motion video involving Batman.
I have animated the penguin before, so I do have it in.
That's
There
awesome.
you go.
And a
It
penguin
looks
with a
really
penguin
good.
bone.
Well, if you're gonna go that far, you might as well put Mr. Freeze in there somewhere too.
It just becomes a whole Batman mock then if I start adding Batman
True.
villains in.
But
So.
that he'd be like the maintenance guy trying to keep the aquarium, like keep the penguin exhibit frozen.
That's his community service after he gets arrested.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That's awesome. Dude, that's amazing. And you throw down some bricks really fast and really well, man. I just want to say.
Thank you. Yeah, this is you can see the state of my table and all of my Bricklink orders here currently. So
Lord.
I still have a huge mountain left to throw together. So that's the rest of my week. So this is basically done, but I've got a whole mountain to build for Imtron. So we'll see how much that gets done.
Awesome. I meant to ask you with that, do we need to build some like random rocks that we can put around in the moon base to kind of give it some more terrain?
We should. That's a great idea.
Oh, we just lost somebody. Who did we lose?
Jeff. No, not
Oh.
Jeff.
No?
Nope.
Oh, Captain Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Captain Xavier.
He'll be
Captain
right back.
Xavier.
Yeah,
That
I was
maintenance.
thinking having the Imtron mountain, and I know you're not bringing the crater to Brickworld, but
Right.
like having different levels of elevation like helps because the Imtron being just the only rock basically is it's lonely.
Well, there
Yeah.
there will be little
What he's
bits of
saying is you
rock, but
moon-based
nothing
people are
that.
falling down on your job. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we lost Chris too. I'm sorry. So much power.
Take that, whippersnapper.
Well, I thought it would be, and I don't know if we could talk about it again and everything. It'd be cool to have a little like standard where you make rocks that have just very small connection points, so they're easy to pull and rearrange. But you could just plop rocks around, or you go to Taco Bell, that happens too. But you can plop rocks down on the moon base, make some terrain. Only Jeff laughed. I'm sorry. The Canadian laughed at my poop joke, and it hurts. But so you can just bring a bunch of rocks and throw some terrain down, and then you could pull them back up.
We've talked about that. I mean, I did a little 32 by 32 rock thing to do around the outside.
Nice.
The intention to I also throw like a little thing here that says welcome to. Actually, here it is.
That's amazing, Dana. That would fit amazing, like next to the Mtron base.
Yeah,
but it's going to go
every year.
It's going to go actually on the other side. So where your side is over there, this will be on the other side.
Okay.
Well, we could reprint that and make it a little.
Oh, actually, this was my text message to you when we got done with this, is that I need to redo this because this just looks horrible. I will send you the file and get you the pieces to fix this.
Dana, I was going to say 1 year you should actually just do like a moon base that's been destroyed, and that can be the sign for it.
Yeah, that's true.
I will hold on
moon
to this
base
for just that for that thing. Yeah, that will be kind of cool.
That'd be cool. All right, let's see, Jeff. We haven't gotten to Jeff. Jeff, how are you, Jeff?
I had to follow Ant after that? What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Look, Jeff's working on a stupid modular for a stupid city he doesn't ever show or talk about.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
that'll change one day.
That's good. Awesome.
That's it. That's what I got. I'm existing.
You're existing?
Well, better to exist than not existing.
Brick Rodeo is coming up soon. I only submitted 4 mocks. Each of those mocks is going to be bigger than what I submitted, so I'm just going to laugh. Besides that, same shit, different day.
Okay.
I mean, I rearranged my minifigures that I have on the shelf.
Do you have an auction? Have you got an auction coming up?
I'm taking a very long break from Whatnot for a while.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
yeah.
Is that drama related or just in general? I'm not fishing.
Trying to say this as nicely as I can.
Please try.
Drama.
I don't think you're going to succeed. So are you sure you even want to bother?
You know how when you're doing a bank heist, right? And you're the guy that's cracking the safe, right?
Right.
And you're like, I got the safe cracked. You can't look in the safe after you crack it, though. But I'm the one that opened the safe. No. We're going to let all these people that stand behind you go ahead of you. And then when it comes down to the credit, you're just going to be forgotten. So I'm that guy at the bank heist.
I see.
Yeah.
Not pretty. It does not sound pretty.
I'm not happy about this. There's been a couple of people that have been invited to Brick Rodeo. And I'm like, okay, cool, great. And they have the full support of a certain company behind them. And meanwhile, I'm struggling to get a hotel room together. And I asked for help and was told, sorry, you just don't have that much of a presence.
Oh.
Yikes.
Because I don't have a 20,000 subscriber YouTube channel, I guess.
I see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck them. Anyway, I only get one, and that's what it was.
Oh, good. We'll just go ahead and put the. I'm just gonna do this really fast. It's just for old time's sake. There we go. Good, thanks.
39 minutes. That's I was hoping for under 4, but whatever, it's fine. I did share that the Gold Gray Bricks was going live tonight, and I did put out that Dana and I had it in under 4 minutes for the PG-13. We were hoping for a shorter time, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, I pushed you later in the show just to see if we could make it a little farther, and so there it happened. You were on air for less than 4 minutes before you did, so that's different.
That's very true. I do apologize, but it is kind of I did the best that I could without being a total jerkwad. How's that?
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's still 5 and whatnot. It's great.
Matt, I don't think we've talked to Matt. Matt, how are you this evening?
I'm good. I was stressing coming into the weekend about where I was on various projects, and I felt like Saturday was a real pivotal day, and I finished up and walked away from the 13,000 piece cathedral, which is much stronger now than it was when I did Brick Fair. Definitely, it's. I'm now listing myself as the co-designer because there was a lot of modifications there. But so that's good. So that's a big piece. That's kind of a wow piece. I think it's quite pretty, and it's ready to go. And then I came up here and I had to figure out the bottom of where this Jetsons tower attaches, because I had to raise the whole tower up so that one of these bottom units will come out and feed into the same height, the 10-foot height of the moon base. And so I had to figure out how to add all this stuff, how to make it more stable, and then how to hide it. And so that all happened. And I just got on a roll on Saturday. And so I made some like little robot people, which I had a lot of fun with. But I've also been adding a bunch of like stuff for the layout. So I've got these big like fuel tanks over here.
Oh, wow.
And we have the wading pool for the Chima croc people who have to keep their skin wet in space. I made some little like pink topped lamps for when it's dark in space. And then I'm thinking, I don't know, these are two like nose cone, but I was thinking I might put build like a statue that's supposed to be the founder of the Jetson City or something. I don't know, make it like a memorial or something along that.
You should put the George Jetson you have in there, right? Don't you have a George Jetson?
I want him flying a car, but I could put him in there. I mean, if it's named Jetson's Tower, maybe he's deceased. And then I made 4 of these, and I have to say, I'm pleased as punch with these. Like, they're like little oxygen tanks. I had the fuel dials. This was like a recent Bricks and Pieces piece. And then the shiny grill thing, I think, was either Bricks and Pieces or Bulk Lug. I don't remember which.
That was a cool grill piece.
And the 3x3 top was a Bricks and Pieces in the last year or so. So some of those random things that I just bought with no specific plan got used. And so I'm feeling a lot better about where I'm at. I still need to basically have something here that comes out and makes a T and then connects here, which is where it's going to connect to the rest of the moon base. And I need another one of those over here. So I basically have to build this out and make 2 turns and connection points. But there's time. I mean, we're a week out, and that's not super difficult. So the other thing I have left is I need to open up every single one of these apartment pods and populate them with people. So I went through and picked out different kind of weird, spacey, funny people to populate. And I need to put like some chairs and furniture because you can easily see into these things. And so I'm feeling a lot better.
I like the pods, Matthew. Those are pretty awesome. The cylinders, those are neat.
Yeah, I was kind of happy with it. I mean, I don't consider myself to be a big, space builder, but these are pretty spacey looking.
You're greebling. That is greebling. You're greebling.
Yes, it is. Or as I call it, bedazzling. Because I'm a child.
Begreebling. You're begreebling.
I'm throwing the sequins and the suede on the thing. For those of us of a certain age.
I love it.
I'm also working like this was something I was just fooling around like these the baskets just recently came out in white, and so I bought 4 of them. I was trying to make some kind of like, like it's like a radar thing that would rotate or something.
Maybe
they
you
need
make like a large cylinder thing that comes out the middle. It just goes up.
Please don't
Word
combine
on
the last 2 things you've shown us.
This is a weather detector. And I need to make a landing pad, so maybe that's going to go up on the side of the landing pad. So that's like
Yeah.
This is
radar
how it
signal.
starts. You build one moon base, and then you're like, well, what if I did that, and then this, and that's.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then you wind up with a basement full of moon base.
Well,
Or castle.
I'm not going to rock in the rest of the base plate this time, but once I see how it fits together, I can easily imagine that between now and our spring shows that I'll be putting a lot of rock work down on the base plate. So I just probably won't get to that, and I kind of want to see like how it would integrate before. I don't want to build like something like a mountain over here, and then the next base plate has nothing. So like, be like awkward.
Well, no, that's why you have to build both sides of the mountain. You have to build one half and then the other, so that you always bring them together.
So I go from 4 base
what I'm
plates to 6.
Or, well, how do you think I wound up with?
They're multiplying.
They do.
Oh,
They do.
And I made this, which is like the world's first Lego shuttlecock. If you're into badminton,
He said, what?
I think you are just orbiting this whole thing, and
I made VW blush. I'm so
No, because at first I thought you were actually saying something else, and then I realized, oh yeah, the badminton birdie. Okay, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now. But
Is it fun to play with your shuttlecock?
it's
Wow.
it helps to have accuracy. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. All right.
I have a segue question. Real quick, A, B. Do you like A or B better? Let me turn my camera.
Oh, we love those.
oh wait.
see,
Not yet. I'm still spinning around. Hang on.
I'm getting vertigo.
Well, I'm
So
looking for all the
this
secret stuff.
mountain, do we like the 2x2 round on the top for the tippy top, or do we like one of these?
The higher cone works better.
I like the cone.
yeah.
I don't like you.
Cone?
Use 2 wedges instead.
2 wedges.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
because you're changing from angles.
It's a curve.
Stick with your angles.
Well, he does have a lot of
Okay.
curves in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at that point, I mean, he's going up into points with, I still stay with the angles.
So-
Adam, do you have one of the 75-degree convex slopes?
I don't know what that is.
It's a 2x2x3, and it's angled 75 degree on both sides.
It's a corner.
The castle
Yeah.
corner wall piece.
It's a corner.
I might. I need to go look for one of those.
Adam, I have the piece you need.
Can
Put me
somebody,
on
like,
camera.
I'll show the
me?
shuttlecock again, Jeff. Or Matt.
No,
Yeah,
the
I put
shuttlecock
the 2x2
thing.
round here.
Okay, you need this
So.
piece, which is the new piece. That's the piece you need right there.
Oh, okay.
Or 4 cheese slopes then.
That's the perfect top for that angle.
Or 2 1x2 cheese slopes. I
That's
thought you
good
were talking
slopes,
about
yeah.
No, this is better. This is better.
talking about a 2x2 that is a corner. What you were talking about?
Dana's
You're going in
mic
and out.
cut off just as he did this.
Yeah.
I know what
Matt,
you're talking about.
you know.
Dennis.
Chris, what is that?
Do you have one of these?
All right.
That's-
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
talking
what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The crown,
Yeah, that's what I need.
crown slope.
I was playing
I
with
got one if you
these.
need it.
Campbell, you okay? I see you shaking that hand pretty hard.
Braun's
What?
saying that snow doesn't stick at the very top of the peaks anyhow. So
What is it?
Oh, that
Are you
is
showing your
true.
stroke?
Yeah, but this is
Hang
the
on.
zoo. The zoo does whatever they want to do.
That's
Wait,
true.
Chris, what was that you were holding up? I'm sorry. I'm
Is that Matt Tracker?
It is Matt Tracker.
That's
working on.
awesome.
It'll be in the next Brick Journal or 3 later, however far Joe's behind.
That's fantastic.
Yep, that's what I'm working on, Matt Tracker. I was painting
Nice.
and I got outside the line, so I need to go over and touch up some stuff.
Do you have a Thunderhawk that goes with him?
Working on it actually, but it's not gonna be
Nice.
done before Brick World because I don't have all the parts yet.
Well, I'm not going to be a Brick World, so it doesn't matter to me as long as I get to see it. That's all it really
There you
matters.
go. Yep, Nope.
That's
Nobody-
awesome.
Already got a lot of his helmets printed, but they're not painted, and I don't think I want to paint them all. But I had to paint one for me, so here's
Man,
the
that is
printed helmet.
awesome. Love it.
Cool.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
And still no map for Brick World yet.
Also made Rick Hunter a little while back. So
You did.
Nice.
That is cool.
Are you gonna do anything from pole position?
You know, I never got into that cartoon. I
Love
played the
that
game on
cartoon.
Atari, but I never got into the cartoon.
I love it. It had
So-
nothing to do with the game, nothing at all. But it was a cool Mustang that flew and a cool pointy Lego-looking slopey car that flew, and it was cool.
Good to
Love
know.
that cartoon.
Season 3 of Mask was written by the pole position writers.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of There you go. There's some facts that you'll never need to know.
I didn't know those facts.
Season
All right.
3 of Mask, aka the last season.
They had season 4, but only in Europe.
Yeah, I was excited. I didn't think the whole thing came out.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah.
They only did I think 13 episodes of season 3, maybe
If only
20.
Hasbro would do what they said they were going to do and reboot it with the G.I. Joe universe, but oh well.
I do have the Matt Tracker G.I. Joe.
There was that one.
Code
Yeah, I
name
remember.
Tracker.
Good name tracker. All right, gents. So I'm gonna show off something I finished. I was moaning about building this.
Yeah, because of the odd shaped wings. Yeah.
So gosh darn it, it came out okay. So there it is.
wow.
Yes.
Not
that is
bad.
Oh,
Does
it's
it
so
have a
good.
spot for the? Does it have a spot for the hyperdrive fuel thing?
Don't ask that part. Yes.
Oh.
Actually, you can put it under this flap that I have anyway. So,
Oh,
I
Um,
wish
Chris,
they got the seats for
Do you
the
happen to
engine.
sell this?
do you have instructions for this?
Do you have instructions for
Is that a Lego
How
set?
many pieces was that, man?
Oh, dude, when you post something on TikTok, every kid is like, "Can I have instructions?" I'm like, no, because I don't know what I did.
I'll just take the model. It's fine. I don't need the instructions. Looks way too complicated. to
Yeah,
build.
what's your
Hoopa!
address, Chris? I need some new space
Hoopa.
sets.
Hoopa is here.
Hoopa has here. So,
Man, I don't even know how you start those things. That's just incredible.
guessing a lot, but
Hey,
anyway,
look, people
so
besides me have the Mandalorian in one.
yeah, I do. We went and got that Saturday, so I'm going to build that. It's like a reward. I'll start building that probably tonight. So I'm going to have 5.
Friday? Wasn't that Friday
What was Friday?
when you got the N1?
Yeah, Friday I got the N1 and everything. I've held on to it until I finish this, but so I'm going to have.
It's actually a really cool build.
Yeah, I can't wait to put it together. But I'm gonna have 4 Buzz Lightyear ships plus the Lego set for World of Chicago in a display, so that'll be pretty cool.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Just in time for the movie. But I actually showed this to Angus, and he thought it was spot on. So that was pretty exciting to get that review from him. So
I mean, I'm sure you'll take them apart at some point, but if you need parts printed, we can work on that. I have most of the art at this point, so
yeah, there's actually like different versions of the
Yep, I went
Star
through the
Rangers
book.
logo. In fact, one of them, let me find it. I don't know if it shows up in the show, or I hope it does, but it actually is very classic space, and I'm sure that's not on purpose.
Dana, does the power of Mtron compel you? You had that in profile.
It does.
Cross.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that logo right there. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's
That is
cool.
very
like that.
classic spacey.
And then it moves. That's the one that's mostly in the movie, it looks like, and then goes all the way
Yeah.
to the one we know. So
yeah. I also liked the Star Command to Infinity and Beyond patch. It reminded me of what was that
Toy
video
Story?
game movie? God, I can't think of the name of it offhand.
Video
Alex
game
Rogan.
movie.
I can't think of his the
Oh, Starfighter, The Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it
Oh,
reminded me of a lot.
it does.
How did you old guys not get that? That's
Yeah,
like
I
right up
mean-
your alley.
You need to
'Cause
dive.
he basically
deep
was
into the
so
Buzz
vague
Lightyear
with
lore.
video game movie.
When you reach a certain age, each new bit of information you get kicks things out. So
This is true.
the easier it is to get kicked out.
Hey, I remembered his name. I remembered the not the actor, but the actor was Lance something. I remembered
Yes.
Alex Rogan was the character name at least. Okay, you got
And it had the flying space car.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right. Dude, I that's one of my favorite movies. I mean, you watch it and you're going, these effects are so outdated, but they're
In
still charming and
84?
not believable, but they're still charming and they look cool because of that nostalgia thing and everything. So
before that was good stuff, man. Come on,
That's
it was Tron quality there.
That was that's the same reason the first Tron holds up. Yeah, it's goofy as hell, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
What he
Hey,
said.
For the record, I just checked the attendee list for Brickworld, and it's 1,110 people attending.
Wow.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's a lot of folks.
Yeah.
I know the organizer Mark told my wife, who's running the booth, that there's like 800 people displaying. So that means there's a lot of people registered to attend.
Yeah, 871 according to this.
Does that technically make your wife a booth babe? Is that
Basically,
what they call her for the
she's
weekend?
a booth boss. She is a booth,
Booth boss. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called these days?
I guess.
Really, that's what they're calling it these days.
No, she's doing a great job. She's in here like we have all the Bricker Builds big sculptures, and she's creating custom foam crates for all of them, and it's amazing.
Hey,
So,
just dealing with her from what I have, she is very much organizing.
she's very organized. She's using her skill set. So
She didn't ask me a bit about your stuff, but she's taking care of everybody else's.
yeah, there's separation between church and state here. So
There you
keep the work and the Adam stuff separate.
And I think she mentioned something about like you guys are leaving at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which really started to make me feel guilty that we're not leaving that early.
No, well,
Nobody
here's
did
the
not
thing.
get us, Dana. Let's
Our
calm down.
facility-
No. Trust me. I know we're not leaving that early.
Yeah, no, we're stopping. So our plan is to do a real early leg, and then we're gonna stop at her parents' house in Cincinnati, and then chill there for a little bit, rest, and then drive the remaining bit. And I think it's like 4 or 5
That's right.
hours.
That's right. We
I
did
have some really
talk
good
about
friends in
that. I
Cincinnati.
did.
How about that?
I do think I recall us talking about suggesting that instead of because originally I think your original plan was to leave at something like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like,
Yeah,
That just sounds horrible.
Yeah, we're trying to get there as soon as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna like set up on Wednesday night yet, or if I'm just gonna hang out. Because I know there's a mixer.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get there early enough to be able to even start setting up on Wednesday night. So it's probably just going to be easier just to.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know it's a ways for you just to get to my house, and from my house it's 11:28 as of right.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, 11:06 right now.
Yeah.
I'm planning.
no
Matt's gonna be
traffic,
there
mind you.
first, so you're going to be there like a day before all of us, right, Matt?
Yeah, I should get there about 3 p.m. Depending on what time we get up. We're going to be on the Indiana-Illinois border, way down on the southern end of the border, but we only have about 5.5, 6 hours from when we get up. So if we get on the road by 9, and that's local time, which we'll probably wake up an hour earlier because our bodies will still be used to eat. So we should get there by probably 2 to 3.
Yeah,
on
I
Wednesday.
plan to be there Wednesday at that time too.
Nice.
And since the table's in my name, then that's great. I can claim all the best.
It says for me, from my house, 11 hours and 11 minutes plus $2.85 toll. So there you go.
My.
If you pay a little more, it does speed you up though.
No, well, that's good.
No, that's not right.
I will say that when Jeff VW said it's a shorter drive from the Greater Toronto area to Chicago, that's true. But you also have to drive on Chicago roads. Damage report.
No, don't tell him that.
Hey Matt, you have 7 days. Are you done yet?
Yep.
Oh!
In northern Chicago,
Shots
though, not
fired.
southern Chicago.
I had to build back better so that it wouldn't fall apart on the Chicago roads.
I mean,
Yeah, but
that's what you had to do.
that's just what you brought the last show. I'm adding things, so that's why it's taking.
Oh
me extra.
shoot!
I added structure for the record.
I added structure to the cathedral, and
And I didn't have power for 9 days.
that's
Oh.
going to be
Yeah.
tough for me to.
He's working in less than ideal conditions over there.
Jeff, it's not his fault that you live in a third world country.
Well, you know.
So literally, Jeff VW was toiling in the sweatshop basement.
No, it was never that hot. there.
Fazoon brings up a good point there, Dana. We need to make sure we get a roll of quarters so we can get through toll roads.
I got that. We got that taken care of. We're fine. We're good to go. Hey, I got to roll because I got to go pick up the missus, but I will catch all you guys on Thursday.
All right.
Have a
See
good
you
night.
later,
Dana.
See you, Dana.
See ya.
We're probably about to roll out of here anyway. I do believe Brick Blaze is doing his show on
he's
YouTube
live.
tonight.
He's
So
already
if you want to go join him, he's probably about to start if he hasn't started yet.
Already has.
Already has. So we're going to be signing off here in just 2 clicks. So make sure you go over and watch Brick Blaze and hang out with him. Oh, we have a cat butt. Hang on. There's a cat on the screen. Cat butt. There we go. Cat butt has been spotted. There we go.
I tried to shove it away. Okay, I tried to hide it.
It's okay. You're reminding us of Maddie.
That's nice.
That's awesome. And by the way, Maddie sent me a message apologizing she hadn't been able to be on because of work schedule and stuff like that. But she might even hang out with us Thursday. So glad you guys are here. This is a great, lively discussion. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you in a week or whatever. Wait, what's the number that makes Matt nervous? What, having 7 days? 7 days.
Less than 7 days. How about that?
I'm not nervous anymore. I'm going to be ready.
All right. Good deal. All right, everybody have a great night. Be awesome and build awesome. Be kind to your neighbor. Have a good night, everyone.